Live right now. It's raining here, so y'all might hear a little thunder in the background. Um, what's up, Queen? What's up, Red Hat? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up, Black Nation? Live right now. Okay, cool. It's raining here, so y'all can hear me just fine. The audio is just fine. Okay, cool. All right. I'll be going back and forth to my YouTube channel to see if I can make sure I can answer some questions and things of that nature for the people that are watching. So we're gonna talk about the 6 ways on how to organize your thoughts for better productivity. What's up, guys? I'm Jasper. I'm the owner of Black Knowledge. I travel the world. I educate, I motivate, I inspire people about people of color. I will be trying to answer your questions for my people that's on YouTube, for my people that's on Instagram. I will be, trying to go back and forth to answer your questions. But I wrote an article about being productive in 6 different ways on how to do it, because a lot of people are all over the place with their thoughts. I am one of those people. I was diagnosed with ADHD. They put me in special ed. They put me on Ritalin. They put me on everything. And, I grew up, became an adult. Obviously, being productive and growing and all that, you can get frustrated sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to break down 6 different ways that can help you organize your thoughts and help you use different techniques for different situations, whether that's saving money, whether that's writing a paper, whether that's trying to, gym goals. There are different ways on how you got to do it and how you get organized. But that's something that I think that's why I wrote this article, 6 ways on how to organize your thoughts for better productivity, because a lot of people are not taking the time out of their life to organize themselves to be productive. And I think that's important on the journey in general. And we're going to break them down. Here go the first one. Number 1 is brainstorming. 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 This is a great way for you to come up with your own ideas. You need to sit down. You can also brainstorm with people. You with me, family? Brainstorm with people. You can bounce off of people. You can compare thoughts. You can, like I said, you can brainstorm in a group setting. When I'm in a group setting, that can be a WhatsApp, that can be a Facebook group, that can be a family group. A lot of you guys sleep on the power of, connecting your thoughts with other people. I know that we're introverted people. A lot of us are introverted and we keep to ourselves and stuff. But brainstorming and sharing ideas to other people, there's nothing wrong with that. Not everybody's a hater. Not everybody is going to down you. Not everybody's going to, go against you. And I always try to tell people, who to tell what at the end of the day. I'm on blackknowledge.com. You can read this article, guys, at a later date if you guys want to. I'm just breaking it down for you guys, but brainstorming your ideas and bouncing your ideas off of other people. I did that with Black Knowledge. I bounced my business partner now. I was like, hey man, I'm thinking about creating a company called Black Knowledge. I want to create a community where I educate Black people and inspire them and motivate them, and just an educational platform. And he said, let's do it. Boom. You feel me? So we was able to create Black Knowledge, LLC Corporation 6 years ago, family. I'm live on Black Knowledge YouTube channel for my people that's watching me right now. I appreciate everybody for the like, the love, and support. And, I'm breaking down my articles on 6 ways on how to organize your thoughts. So if you have any questions, I'll be going back and forth. I'll be looking, trying to, see who watching, see if I can answer some questions. But, and that's where we at. Number 1 was brainstorming. Brainstorm, sit down and actually start thinking about, just have thoughts about things. Do I want to read this new Dick Gregory book that I got? Do I want to start a YouTube channel? How do I make passive income flow? How do I buy stocks? How do I buy cryptocurrency? You just brainstorming right now. I'm not saying you got to go buy $500 worth of cryptocurrency. I'm not saying you got to go download YouTube app, start making videos on your phone and you don't know what the hell you're doing. You feel me? For real, you just brainstorm. You just collecting your thoughts right now. You might even be bouncing off people. Hey, man, I'm thinking about becoming a YouTuber. What you think? Man, you got the voice for it. You should, man. You like to educate people. You never know. You should get other people's opinions that are close to you when it comes to brainstorming your ideas. I understand we don't like talking to people. We're introverted. We don't like criticism, but sometimes they can help you. You feel me? Like you can say, oh, I want to bake cookies. And then somebody say, Why bake cookies when you a beast at cooking plates? You should make plates. You should start your own restaurant. You can do the cookie thing, and you can end up making different decisions based off of brainstorming and bouncing your ideas with other people. It's that simple. That's just number one. You feel me? That's just number one. I appreciate the like. I appreciate the love, support. Check out blackknowledge.com, guys. I have a store. You can buy some gear, things of that nature. I appreciate it. Number two is make a list. It's simple as that. Make a list. I have a list for my spoken word poetry book coming out. I'm breaking down everything because if you feel like you overwhelmed going to the grocery store, write a list. When you be like, man, I need to go to the grocery store. I'm about to start doing that because my girl actually been getting on to me about buying stuff that we don't need. So I say, well, in order to stop that, I can sit down and write down what I need on a piece of paper, and you can take that piece of paper and doing that when you go to the grocery store ensures that you don't buy extra shit that you don't need. Little simple stuff. Making a with my spoken word album. How many songs you want on the album? You feel me? I want 6 on each one. How many albums do you want? I want 3. Volume 1, 2, and 3. You need to make a list of the things that you want in general, to pay off bills, to whatever. That's just a lot of great benefits to just sit down and just write down the list 1 through 10, 1 through 30, 1 through 50, whatever the number is, or however, just sit down. It can help you relieve some of that stress because a lot of you guys got your thoughts in your mind. And that's the reason a lot of y'all ain't got it out on paper. And that's why your thoughts are messed up. You feel me? Because you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off. You ain't wrote down your goals. I want to start this new job. I want to finish college. I want to do this. You don't know where the hell you going because you ain't wrote nothing down. You're not productive because you don't see it in your face. I promise you, if you get a billboard or a poster and you write down a list of things you need to do and you stick that sticky note or something in your face, you feel me? It's gonna go. Number 3 is mind mapping. Mind mapping is very critical. I use a app called Trello app, and you can just basically organize your thoughts. You can connect stuff. Mind mapping is dope. If you haven't done this, I, I would Google what mind map is. It's different. One can put like album and I put spur poetry and that line leads to a circle. Like you can say, what are your music videos? Spoken word poetry music videos. I need 3 models for this video. I need 2 guys to film me. What do I want to film? Location, location, Medellin, Colombia. I want this one in Costa Rica. I need to find 2 people to film me in Costa Rica. I need 3 models in Costa Rica. Well, how much is that going to cost? Like it's the same thing. Mind mapping is a lot of the police force and the military force use a mind mapping a lot. When they go to try to identify a murder or a case and all that stuff, and you see all the sticky notes pent and the line and stuff, that's how they mind map stuff. They connect suspects with non-suspects, with potential suspects, with lead suspects. Like it's a lot of different things that they connect, and they use mind mapping with those. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different techniques. Mind mapping definitely can help you organize your thoughts and help you become way more productive. If you have not done that, I highly recommend you start really mind mapping things that you want to get accomplished. Like I say, the simple number 4, sticky notes. I don't really have sticky notes because I use Trello and I use my note section, but sticky notes are definitely because they're right there, they're physical, and you wrote it down. And once you put that sticky note on the wall or on your computer or whatever, you're gonna always see it. It's gonna always be in your face. And the thing about sticky notes, I know people, not so much me, but I know people that's really anal about it. You feel me? They're anal about it. Somebody said I started doing a 5-year plan. Every year I come across off one when it's done. I also add more to it when I get done in my 5-year plan. That's dope. That's great. That's great. You have to write this stuff down. And sticky notes can help you. They can, you can use sticky notes to brainstorm. Some people go so deep with it and start color coding. Like even me, I'm getting into color coding. Like, like my music poetry. Like I'm writing down, I have a Trello board on my poetry where I say, okay, what tracks are complete? What are not complete? And I got a Trello board for my spoken word poetry book. You know, there's different ways. You just got to figure out. And I'm just giving you six different ways, guys, on how to organize yourself. I'm not saying that each way work for you. You know, you might do brainstorming or mind mapping, and that might be better than just doing sticky notes because you don't want sticky notes all over your house. You know, there's different ways. There's apps. You know, like I said, there's Trello app. There's even apps you can invest in if you have a team and organize your team because a lot of you guys need that as well. You need team organization for your company or your business or what you're trying to do. The fifth one, number five on the list is develop a timeline. A lot of you guys are always racing and running around like a chicken with your head cut off because you ain't developed a timeline and you have not given yourself a deadline. You have not said, oh, I want to get this album done by July. Or I want to learn how to make my own music by September. I want to work out 3 days a week for the next 6 months. You haven't done a timeline. You got to organize yourself and develop a timeline. Start by brainstorming on what you want to do. Organize it chronologically. Like be realistic too. Don't be saying I want 10,000 YouTube followers by Friday. 10,000 YouTube followers by the end of the year. You don't have a Facebook, you don't have an Instagram, nobody knows who you are. You probably not gonna get that. I'm not knocking you. I don't know. You might go viral. You might do something that I don't do and get 10,000 YouTube subscribers. But for the normal person, that won't happen. So you got to be realistic too. And writing and mind mapping and brainstorming and all this stuff that I'm telling you, writing this stuff down, it gonna get you real, like bring you back in reality of things that you don't know and what you need real fast. Somebody said, does this work as a form of manifestation? Also, the mind mapping part. Well, all of it's manifesting in general because you're writing these things down. You're holding yourself accountable. And I'm trying to help people that's stressed or overwhelmed or feel like you're gonna always have thoughts into the day you die. So you should write this stuff down. I mean, a lot of people say, I don't like to write. I don't like to write. Trust me, the problem with your life is that you're not writing. That's why, because you're not writing. And I promise you can get a lot of thoughts out in general. You might even like me. I use writing to heal. I write spoken word poetry. I release music and I in the form of music. And you know, I share my art, I share my pain, and I share my poetry to my fans, to my followers, to people that are interested in, you know, the things that I do when it comes to, you know, my spoken word poetry. Um, this is great benefit when you tell, okay, I want to do this book this year. I want to get it done by this year. And if you don't get the book done, you can always move deadlines and timelines and all of that. But when you have that there, it can always keep you focused and help you stay on track. I'm not saying that you will, but I'm saying you having it there is definitely something that can help. You know, it's very beneficial for you to develop a timeline. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure, you know, people watching me, see if I get the comments. Number six, the sixth one, a lot of people don't do this one. We need to slow down. You're moving too goddamn fast. Sleep on it. I know you want to get an S corporation, but you really need the LLC, or you really need a or sole proprietorship. I know you want to get a record deal. You want to move out the hood. You might try to look at being an independent artist first. Maybe I could do this independent artist thing on my own. Maybe I can, you know, try to do that. There are different ways on how you do it. Number six is sleep on it. When you just trying to make these decisions, you know, these tough decisions, should I buy this car? Should I buy this house? Relax, slow down, sleep on it. And you might have a whole different view or thought process about that house or about that decision that you want to make just because you needed some rest. And you was like, man, I'm glad I ain't pulled the trigger on that. I'm glad I ain't buy that. Because if I would have bought that, man, I would have been messed up. I'm glad I went to sleep. I got some rest and now I can think clearly or something. Because that's one major thing you got to do. Everything in life, you need to sleep on it. Make sure y'all get some rest. Make sure, you know, you're, you know, taking time to really think about what you're trying to do, the decisions that you need to make. And that's very critical on the journey, making sure you get enough sleep so you don't make like messed up decisions. And getting that sleep and waking up the next morning will help you get that new, refresh perspective. You feel me? You have that fresh perspective now. Let's say you wrecked your car last week, hypothetically. You wrecked your car, you had a car note, you had insurance, the car gone, your job wants you, you know, working Monday, you don't know what to do. You waiting on the insurance plan to kick in. You don't know the insurance people telling you that you might have to get a new car. This might be totaled. You trying to figure out, man. Well, my car total, and they gonna clear it. And clear where I don't have to pay nothing. I might not need to buy another car. I might take that money and buy a cash car. You feel me? Let me go to sleep on it. Let me take a nap. I don't know. I might not. You've been paying the car note for 2 years. You got in the car accident last week, and they told you we finna cut you a check, and it's clear. Like you don't not. I mean, you got now. You have options. You can go in the car dealership and buy another car and have a whole another car note like you did before. Or now you can say, well, you know what? I can save a little bit of money and go ahead and buy me a $5,000 or $8,000 car. You feel me? Like it's different ways on how you can do this. But I definitely say sleep on it. So, again, guys, I just broke down on my YouTube. I'm on blackknowledge.com for my people that's watching me. 6 ways on how to organize your thoughts for better productivity. I said number 1, brainstorming. Number 2, make a list. Number 3, mind mapping. Number 4, sticky notes. Number 5, timeline. Number 6, sleep on it. If you follow any one of these, I'm pretty sure it's going to help you organize yourself in general. It might not work. Mind mapping might not work for you. Sticky notes might. You might not do sticky notes. Like with me, I always got my phone. I'm always on the go. So I like Trello app. I like notes, the note section on my cell phone. I love that one. I love that really the most. I use that for everything. My YouTube, my article ideas, things I want to talk about, things I want to do. I'm on a plane. I'm on the note section on my phone. If I'm on a plane somewhere, I'm at 100% on the note section, and I'm putting my phone on safe mode because I'm going to be writing my ass off. So I appreciate everybody that's tuned in on my YouTube channel. Check out my other videos. And, I always like to, at the end, I have other articles, what's passive income, how it can help, make it work for you. I'll be making, YouTube videos about my articles and stuff. I just want to see how this one goes. You can go to Black Knowledge Shop. We have a mission, a podcast coming out soon. Check out blackknowledge.com. So I appreciate my family, on YouTube. Check out, follow me at Official Black Knowledge on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere. And I appreciate that. So peace out, YouTube. Peace.